Let me also specially welcome our supervising ministers in the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment, His Excellency Otumba Richard Adeni Adebayo, CON, and his counterpart, the Minister of State, Her Excellency Ambassador Mariam Yelwaji Katagum, who have been tremendous sources of inspiration and the bulwarks of support for the implementation of our various skills acquisition programs since they took charge of the ministry barely a year ago. I must note here that their support has motivated us to new levels of performance, leading to the empowerment of thousands of Nigerians with skills for employability and entrepreneurship. Hence, the ITF has started this year as a year of great promise. Similarly, let me also appreciate and welcome the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Malam Mohammed Musa Bello, who is ably represented this morning, for ensuring the enabling environment for us to train youths within the FCT and for joining us for this event despite its very crowded schedule. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the NISDP is one of the numerous skills acquisition intervention programs introduced and implemented by the ITF to facilitate the achievement of the federal government policy on job and wealth creation. It focuses on skills acquisition to create jobs, to stem rampant unemployment, and breed a new generation of entrepreneurs in order to transform the economic landscape of our country. Since its inception, the NISDP has equipped over 200,000 Nigerians nationwide and 18,000 from the federal capital with skills for employability and entrepreneurship. For the avoidance of doubt, we have about 15 intervention programs. So we're just talking about one of them, the National Industrial Skills Development Program. This phase of the program, which closing ceremony is taking place today, commenced in the last quarter of 2019. The training lasted between 3 to 6 months, depending on the trade area. In all, over 11,000 Nigerians were equipped with skills in 9 trades, namely leather works, shoe and bag making, welding and fabrication, catering and events management, tiling and plaster of Paris, production and laying of interlock tiles, furniture making, domestic electrical wiring and installation, solar energy installation, plumbing and pipe fitting, and auto gele and beauty care. Today is the commencement of the graduation nationwide. After today, all the 36 states of the Federation will follow suit. We are also graduating 300 young men and women in every state of the Federation beginning from today. In the Federal Capital Territory, 300 youths were trained in welding and fabrication, domestic electrical wiring and installation, catering and events management, solar energy installation, and auto gele and beauty care. We believe that given the intensity and the very practical nature of the training, which was 80% practical and 20% theory, they were equipped with the necessary skills and attitudes for them to thrive as employees or as entrepreneurs. When tied with the trades, which were chosen after careful and in-depth need analysis of their locales, we have no doubt they will thrive as trades they have learned will always be in high demand in our Nigerian society. Ladies and gentlemen, our commitment to skills acquisition is premised on the fact that it remains the most viable and sustainable solution to rising unemployment and poverty that have continued to defy the best efforts of governmental and non-governmental approaches. There are countless reasons for us to worry as government and as institutions vested with the arduous task of equipping Nigerians with the life skills for employability and entrepreneurship. There is no doubt that unemployment has wrought a terrible damage on all facets of our national life. No reasonable analysis will divorce unemployment from the needless incidents of violence that have claimed thousands of lives across the nation. It will equally be difficult to separate rising criminality and harmful social vices that are being perpetrated by Nigerians because of unemployment and the attendant poverty. Consequently, our population that ordinarily should be a resource may become an albatross if we cannot provide a greater proportion of our population with a source of livelihood. It must, however, be noted that President Muhammadu Buhari's administration has made tremendous effort to create jobs. Today, across the length and breadth of the country, we see visible evidence of the federal government's efforts to get Nigerians engaged in meaningful economic ventures through various social investment programs and the numerous skills acquisition programs being implemented by the ITF and other organizations with similar mandates. What the federal government is doing is clearly not enough in view of the magnitude of the unemployment confronting us. I will therefore seize this opportunity to appeal to state governments, the organized private sector, non-governmental organizations, faith-based organizations, politicians, and other stakeholders to collaborate with the ITF in our efforts to train and equip Nigerians with hands-on skills. It could be by way of sponsorship of additional trainees for our various skills programs or by buying startup packs for beneficiaries of the programs. Only through such collaborations will the fund be able to train as many youths as possible to impact the Nigerian environment. Once again, I want to welcome you to this very short but significant event, and I want to thank you for listening.